how do you cut the sugar and the refined carb out of your diet? Like, how do you just remove it all? Like, what do you do? What do you do when, like, your brain is calling for it, right? You have these cravings for this shit that you know you probably shouldn't be eating, but we can't seem to stop it. You know, it's like someone who goes on a paleo diet, and the first thing they do is they look for paleo desserts they can make. They want to find the healthiest desserts they can eat because they haven't changed their thinking or their approach to food or their understanding of what the addiction to the food actually is. So in the effort of doing like a paleo diet and looking for all the dark chocolate you can eat because it's, you know, falls in the paleo category, you're still feeding that addiction that needs sweet foods, right? Highly palatable foods. So I liken it back to when I originally got sober, like 32 years ago. My sponsor looked at me and he asked me if I wanted to know the secret to sobriety. I said, shit, yeah. Like, who don't? Give me the secret. And he says, are you ready? And I said, yeah, I've been ready. I hit my bottom. I'm done. He says, okay. And he leaned into me and he says, don't drink. That simple. I waited for more. Didn't seem like that was enough. And I said, don't drink. And he says, don't drink. He goes, if you don't drink, you cannot get drunk. And if you don't get drunk, then everything is possible. The promises of this program is there for you. It'll take time to envelop into your life. But if you don't drink, you can't get drunk. And boy, that's worked for 32 years. And my life today is nothing what I ever imagined it would be. So now, if I take that same philosophy, right, that same principle, and I apply it towards sugar and the refined carb, well, recovery is possible. See, the difference between the sugar and the alcohol is the alcohol, you know, the sugar, you're not going to get a DWI, you're not going to lose your job, you're not going to do all that stuff. But the sugar, it's subtle. It's in everything. You can't get away from it unless you make a concerted effort to completely remove it from your life. Is that easy? No. It sucks. It's hard as hell. You're going to be irritable. People around you are not going to like you. You're going to be uncomfortable. Your brain's going to be telling you shit over and over and over. That voice in your head is going to try to win because it just wants to feel good. Keep in mind two things. We eat for two reasons only. One is for energy, one is for growth and repair. We don't eat to feel good. We made that shit up. Sure, we like to eat stuff that tastes good, but this idea that everything needs to be sweet, I can't. The best one is I don't like water. No, you don't like water because you're fucking addicted to sugar. That's why you don't like water. Because if it's not sweetened, it's not what you're conditioned to have since you were a child, right? So that's the problem. If you don't want to get drunk, you don't drink. If you want to improve your health and lower your insulin and start to see your metabolic health change, cutting the sugars and the refined processed foods are imperative. It is as simple as just stop eating them.